In this video, I am going to show you how to perform Fisher-Exit test in Excel. So let us understand with an example. This is our example, gender versus smoking habit. And we want to know whether there is association between gender and smoking habit. So let's get started. First of all, we'll copy this whole thing down below. Now to compute p-value for this reference set, we will be using two-tail probability. Now to compute two-tail probability for Fisher-Exit test, we will be using hypergeometry distribution. Okay, so to find hypergeometry distribution probability, we have a function in Excel called hyp.dist. The formula for hypergeometric distribution is given in description box. So in the place of sample underscore s, we will use 9. Then at the place of number sample, we will use 20. At the place of population sample, we will use 16. And at the place of number population, we will use 40. Cumulative will be considered as false. Now, as it is a two-tail probability, we have to multiply this whole thing with 2. That is 2 into right tail probability. So this is our probability or p-value for two-tail test. Okay. Now I have copy pasted the whole thing down below. Doing is, for reference purpose, I have wrote 1 here. The meaning of that is we will add 1 and subtract 1 alternatively. So we will add 1 here, that is 9 plus 1. We will subtract here, that is 7 minus 1. We will again add here, that is 13 plus 1, and we will subtract here, that is 11 minus 1. So as you can see that the marginal totals have remained same. And automatically the two-tail probability for this reference set is calculated over here. This is 0.2878, which is 2 into hypergeometry distribution with this values. That is our two-tail probability is automatically calculated is 0.2278. We will copy this again down below, and here we will add 2 and subtract 2 alternatively. Automatic the two-tail probabilities. Now I have repeated the process till 6, that is plus minus 6. Two-tail probability is very less, so after because this two-tail probability is very less, if I will go for 7, it will be very less. Okay. Now to compute p-value for this problem, we will be adding all these two tail probabilities, that is this one, this one, this, 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 and lastly this one. So this is our p-value for Fisher exact test for this problem. So now let us compare our answer in R programming. First of all, we have to compute our data in a matrix format. I have computed the data column wise, and now I am mentioning the dimension of the matrix, that is 2 cross 2. So in our programming we have a function called Fisher.test. We will be using this one, and the arguments we will be writing the data. So here the p-value is 0.7475, which is exactly same as the answer we have obtained from the Excel file, 7475. Hope this video is helpful. Thank you very much.